Brian Wright, BrianWright732.com, fitin.com, PHITIN.com, Daily B, 97. What are we talking about? Mindset versus action. Hey, it's Brian. All right, here's the thing. There's all these money master, mindset, guru, BS dudes out there that are pushing all this like thought stuff. But think about it. If you're sitting around and you want to outthink me, okay? You want to out positive mindset. You want to out money mindset me. You want to out vision board me. You want to out all this mental crap. I'm going to win because I'm going to work harder than you. Forget about the mindset part. You could outthink me any day of the week, but I'm going to out-hustle you. If we start running, you may beat me on the short, but I'm going to beat you on the long because I won't quit, because I work. I don't think, I work. I do think. I'm not like a robot who just goes and whatever. I'm not digging a ditch until I reach China here. What I'm doing is I'm employing all the time. I'm an operator. You get that? I'm a practitioner. I go and I do. That's what you need to do. If you want to worry about mindset, here's two things: optimism, empathy. Here's a third thing: profitability. So if you're going to think about the money mindset, just think, are you making more money than you're spending? That's it. There's a money mindset right there. Optimism. Why is optimism good? Is because it creates opportunity. Optimism allows you to see the opportunity in things instead of the I don't even know the word I'm looking for. It's a little bit early. What's the word? Instead of opportunity, you may see like a negative list of things that are going to stop you from wanting to act. That's the best I can do right now, guys. It's kind of early. I was out late. I had a family dinner last night. I hustled from like 4:30 in the morning yesterday until like 7:30 at night. Went out with my family, drank too much wine. I only had a little bit of coffee this morning, so I'm not at 100%. Let me get back to where I was. Got it? Okay. So optimism, opportunity. Amazing. There we go. Empathy. Why is it important? So we can effectively communicate, because if we're looking at people around us and we're figuring out what it is that they need and want, then we can match what it is we're trying to achieve to what's going on with them. Boom, we have a match. Boom, we have some progress. We probably have some profits. We're expanding there. I'm not sitting in a room and saying stuff that people don't want to hear, and I'm not changing my message necessarily to fit their to make them happy, but I am making sure that I share the aspects of my hustle that they're going to appreciate and understand, and it's what they're looking for. So we can go deeper on that on another time, but not right now. So the other end of it, purely money mindset aspect of it, again, when you think about money, you just have to think about how much you're earning, how much are you spending. That's it. If you're making more than you're spending, you're in the positive, and you want to keep advancing that as much as possible. So no matter what, when you look at scenarios, you want to make more than you spend. Now you're successful. Optimistic, empathetic, profitable. Boom, you've got your mindset. The hustle now is everything. It's the work. So again, I can outwork pretty much anybody because I understand the endurance factor, and that's my edge. So you could outthink me any day of the week. I don't care. Spend all the time you want consuming information and thinking about what you want, but I'm the one out there who's practicing. I'm a practitioner. I'm an implementer of ideas. I don't just come up with ideas. I do shit with my ideas. I build with my ideas. I am a business builder. It's the number one thing I like to do. If it's my business or your business, I don't care. I like to build. I can't call myself a builder unless I actually build. I put the blocks together and figure out how to go from A to B to C and get shit done. I don't sit down and think about what I want to do. I go and implement. So the mindset for me is just go. It's go, go, go. There you have it. Optimism, empathy, profitability, action. Action over everything. You don't know what to think? Act. You're having a bad day? Act. Your mind is not right? Act. Pivot into a positive mindset once you take action. Action's where it's all at. Understand this is a marathon, not a sprint. You could run as hard as you want from the beginning, and then you start to get tired. If you quit, it's over. Then it doesn't matter what you think. But if you have the ability to just keep going until you get the job done, then you're going to absolutely have a stronger mind. You're going to have achieved what you needed to achieve. So it really doesn't even matter where your mind went because you got it done. That's the key. You have to get it done. You've got to put the effort in, not the thought process, the effort. Act, act, act. If you're in the beginning and you're starting something up, action is everything. Because if you sit around and you think too much, you're missing the opportunity and you're not growing anything. You're wasting time. Stop using your books, your vlogs, your blogs, your DVDs, your podcasts. Stop using them as excuses to stop doing. Because most of you do. You're like, oh, if I listen to this guy, I'm going to get the secrets to success. Bullshit. You already know the secret to success. It's be optimistic, employ empathy, make sure your business is profitable by spending less than you take in, and just make sure you're constantly moving. You got to be a shark in business. If you sit still, you should be drowning. You need to work. You need to go. From the minute you wake up to the minute you go to sleep, you got to be moving forward. You got to be saying the right things. You got to be doing the right things. And you've got to be thinking about things while you're in action. You know, you want to read your book? Do it on the treadmill. You want to listen to a podcast? Do it while driving. Don't do it while you're sitting in the office. Don't do it in the morning when you get up. You know, you've got to do it when there's those down times. You're on a plane, you're in a cab, driving your car, going for your, jog in the morning, in the gym lifting weights. Then you listen to your shit. Then you listen to your mindset nonsense. But don't do it when you got to hustle. Get the work in. Mindset, hustle wins every time. Take action. Action, action, action. Consume less, act more.